My name is John Dullaghan. I'm 78 years old, retired for 3 years, and enjoying life. I decided that I would, on the advice of a friend, go see Jared so that he had a new program that was introduced in Fort Wayne. And I was lucky enough to get in to see him. It started right after COVID, after a couple of years of total inactivity. I thought I'd better get a check on myself, knowing that I had some injuries that I'd had for maybe 2 years. One of them was my left arm. I had injured that helping a friend, and I just chalked it off to old age that my arm would heal on its own. Well, it didn't. And my back, I've had a back issue which ended up being a muscle issue, and that has been for 4 years. I was lucky enough with Jared to be able to have him fix those, and in an amazing short amount of time, and I mean like 1 week or 2 weeks, or maybe one treatment that he had given me, and it's completely changed my life. To cover the injury on my left arm, it was kind of a freak accident. I was helping a friend who's disabled up out of a chair, and he was losing his balance and put me in a funny position to kind of hold this muscle in my arm. My thinking was, it'll go away. And a little over 2 years later, it continued to be very painful. As a matter of fact, I couldn't put my hand underneath a heavier box to carry it because I didn't have the strength. So I was fortunate enough to have Jared be a physical therapist, and he said, let me look at that and let's see what we can do. And I think it was 3 weeks. It might have been 4 weeks, 2 times a week. He did therapy on it, and that's been a while now. Never had a problem. It's absolutely wonderful. It's an ideal situation where you have a professional, and you have the equipment, and you have the know-how, certainly, to be able to fix all of those items. One thing that I found that was absolutely wonderful is how I feel. And this was proved out the other day by my wife and I went to a graduation party for a mutual friend, and one of my older friends, same age as me, was at that get-together also. And he sat down, kind of were getting caught up, and he said, isn't it terrible getting old? He said, I hurt every single place, every day I get up. And I just smiled at him and I said, no, I don't hurt at all. And I attribute that to Jared, his expertise, and certainly the equipment that he has, which is superior to any place in the state. Another thing that is so great is that when I first came in, Jared wanted to know what my goals were, and it made me think. But obviously, one was a sport that I play 3 times a week, and that's golf. And after he fixed my arm and my back, we worked on specific moves, not to build bulk up muscle, But in order to play better golf, one of my goals was, and I didn't know it was attainable, but I wanted to get like another 20 yards. If I could get in the right position, Jared assured me that I would be able to do that. And at this point, there's no doubt about it. He got me there. I now can get into positions that I just couldn't even think of before. And I started swaying before, and I just couldn't make the turn. Didn't have the follow through. I certainly didn't have the balance that I have now. So we have actually, thanks to Jared, we have accomplished what I wanted, and I love this so much. I'll continue to be here until my last days. One of the most amazing results, when I worked out before, to be quite honest with you, I got pretty doggone sore, sometimes where you almost couldn't walk. So I expressed my concerns with this to Jared, and he said, that's not a problem. And I've been with Jared now about 10 months, and I have to tell you, I have yet to have a sore muscle, but I feel wonderful, and I continue to grow, to increase my balance, which everybody knows balance is a big thing, but until you're 78 years old, you really don't know how important it is. And he works on that with me on a very regular basis. I've never been sore. You need to give this a try. You know, that I've had people ask me about my well-being at this particular time. And all I do is say to them, you have to come to this gym and see Jared and this equipment. It's tremendous. He makes it extremely easy. It's very accessible. And I would recommend to anybody, if they get here, get tested, and sign up